Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about how, October is most associated to, Halloween. The spooky, season where spooky. And, Halloween is a day where kids tend to dress up and go trick-or-treating. The cosplayer in me loves the holiday of Halloween because get to dress up, and it's actually the norm. If you guys say that that's immature or I need to grow up for that, okay, but I'm not going to. But yeah, Halloween is definitely my favorite holiday, just because of that. That's why I'm like part of the reason why I'm such a huge fan of going to conventions like C2E2 or wanting to go to Comic-Con in any state, because I love cosplaying. Cosplaying is kind of my jam up in here. But the reason why I'm focusing on Halloween is because if you haven't seen it already, which do yourself a favor and actually see it, but you at least heard of it, I feel like. And that's Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas is a 1993 classic, Disney classic by Tim Burton. And it's essentially about a skeleton getting tired of just doing Halloween, and he wants to try to venture out into other holidays. And as you can probably guess which holiday he is interested in venturing into just by the title alone. But why am I talking about Nightmare Before Christmas? I'm so glad that you guys asked, because Nightmare Before Christmas is hitting theaters once again for its 30th anniversary, but one night only. So let's see which night Nightmare Before Christmas is getting released, shall we? The Nightmare Before Christmas marks its 30th anniversary this year, and select theaters across the US and Canada will show the film for eager fans itching like a burlap sack full of bugs. But that's not the only way audience can celebrate the occasion. Nightmare Before Christmas will want to flock around their local theaters when this one comes along. The surprisingly dark Christmas movie has been a holiday staple over the 30 years since its original release, starting as more of a sleeper hit before exploding in popularity. So those looking to pay proper tribute may want to check their local theaters for showtimes, because October will be their time to shine. But the theatrical re-release isn't the only way to show the love for their beloved film. As revealed at Business Wire, theaters throughout the two countries will feature showings of Nightmare Before Christmas on October 20th. October 20th. Keep that in mind. Was October 20th? It's a Friday. It's the third Friday of October. I totally did not just check on my phone as I was recording this. Don't trust me. Anyways. Offering fans the rare treat of seeing the timeless spooky classic on the big screen. Not only that, but Disney is also celebrating the film's 30th anniversary in a few other ways. For one, fans can soon pick up a stylish Finney copy of the movie soundtrack with glorious, surreal artwork of the records. The collectible will be available on September 29th at most retailers. So pretty much it's out now. The soundtrack. The new Finville release is probably the second best way to experience the soundtrack behind seeing composer Danny Elfman shred at the Coachella. But aside from that particular method of celebration, several Disney parks will also see some Nightmare Before Christmas overlays and special events. This includes the annual Haunted Mansion re-themed at Disneyland and characters and decoration coming to other parks worldwide. However, the theatrical release is probably more feasible for most fans on short notice. Although Tim Burton did not direct Nightmare Before Christmas, fans still consider it one of his most iconic works. It's a shame because actual creator Henry Selick came up with something meaningful to a legion of audiences. The story of the eccentric main character who wants to try something new despite everyone else pushing him to stay in his lane is particularly relatable to countless viewers. But while Burton's originally inspired the film via short poem, the fully fleshed movie was largely the work of Selick, so it's worth giving credit where credit is due. Still, there is no denying the cultural impact The Nightmare Before Christmas had on generations of kids and adults. That's not even to mention the movie impression of the fashion world. Going to a t-shirt section without seeing some of these Burton exquisite SQ characters is hard. The point is, it's worth checking out one of the theatrical showings of this film, and maybe a trip to Hot Topic beforehand is also warranted. I shop at Hot Topic, and sometimes I'm about there criticize me about it, but then sometimes I will buy shirts from Hot Topic, and he said, "Oh, cool, sir, where did you get it?" Hot Topic, and then he rolls eyes at me. My brother, I don't know why he does not like Hot Topic, but I do. Anyways, The Nightmare Before Christmas will return to theaters on October 20th in the US and Canada, and it's also available to stream on Disney Plus. Now, if you're like me, who also has Disney Plus, we'll also have the DVD. I was born 3 years after this movie was born. I was born in the late 90s, right? And so my family, I don't know where they have it, but they also have the VHS to Nightmare Before Christmas. What are VHS, Phil? You pay me by asking that. VHS, for any of y'all who don't know what VHS are, were practically prehistoric DVDs. They were DVDs before DVDs became a thing. Just they weren't as advanced as DVDs or Blu-ray. And DVD and Blu-ray were a thing before digital streaming and shit happened. They came on a disc. You guys didn't see that. But they came on a disc. And of course the DVD set on BRB. I use Jedi Survivor for example. The DVDs were not that far off from this length. It was about this much higher. And as a DVD here, or disc, right? And back in the old days, they would have some things in this part too. Same with games actually too, but now most games don't have the special stuff like you see here. But yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas came out in 1993. I was born in 96, and it's great. It's a great film. The last film that I was able to see re-released, because it was also celebrating its 30th anniversary, was Jurassic Park, and it was re-released in 3D. And it was great. So you did see that, but I would love to see this film in theaters. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of those movies that I would love to see in theaters, given the chance. I'm hoping it's in the theater near me, Same with the I know that I'm kind of getting off topic a little bit, but some of the other movies I would love to see in theaters is the original version of Beauty and the Beast, the Disney version, um, the Jungle Book, and keep in mind I'm talking about the original versions, not the reboots that Disney is making. The Aristocats, Lilo and Stitch. I don't remember ever seeing Lilo and Stitch in theaters. The original Ninja Turtle trilogy. Yes, I would love to see them because they came out before I was born. And technically, I've already seen The Lion King in theaters. It was 3D, and my mom took me, which was great. But I would love to see The Lion King in not in 3D because Lion King is a great story. It's my favorite Disney movie, but 3D sucked. I don't remember if I ever saw Monster Inc. in theaters. I probably did, so Monster Inc. That's all I can say. Hey, I remember seeing it in theaters. But, and like, there's more classic movies that I would love to get the chance to see in theaters that I didn't get the chance to, either because I wasn't born yet, or I was too young to see it in theaters at the time. Nightmares Before Christmas is amongst that list. So yes, if I'm in that position to, I will. So, anyways, how do you guys feel about Nightmare Before Christmas getting back into theaters? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you beautiful people later. Later, taters, and have a wonderful day. And be kind to one another.